Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Jayden and Clay, I got today's Thursday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time boot camp for us today. So, body weight as always. So, no equipment needed. I got the mat down on the floor. We've got some stuff on the mat. So, today's workout is going to be 2 different circuits, 3 exercises for each circuit, 3 rounds through. And every one is going to be 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. So it'll be nice and easy to follow. I'll go ahead and explain first circuit, and then we'll get into our warm-up and get into it. So first exercise is going to be single leg RDL. So for this one, set up, both pointing straight ahead, slightly lifting one leg off the ground, shoot my hip back. Keep my shoulders rolled back, chest up, and coming back forward. Should be feeling this in our glute and a little bit down in our hamstring. Primarily in our glute. That's going to be our first one. Working on that low glute strength and some balance. Next one, we're going to do mountain climbers. We work on our core. So for this one, we're in a plank position, hands right under our shoulders. Plank position, straight line from our heels to the top of our shoulders. And for our mountain climbers, we go opposite knee to opposite elbow. So we just lift our knee up, squeeze near our core, touching that knee just about to opposite elbow. Doesn't have to touch, but just bringing it close to that opposite elbow. Thinking about zipping up our core. Our core is a jacket, zipping it up to the side on those. Last one. It's going to be our glute bridge. We can do these 2 legs or a single leg, just like the RDL. So I got our full foot on the ground, our heels, whatever's more comfortable for you. Put my hands up to or arm up to my side. I'm gonna engage my glutes, press up, squeeze my glutes to the top, and lower back down. Looking for a straight line from here on this one, just about from the knee, the shoulder. We really want to feel this one in our glutes, not much our hamstrings. So that is going to be our first circuit. So I'm going to go ahead and give a warm-up now. It's going to start on our hands and knees. We're going to do some fire hydrants to open up the hip a little bit. So start on knees, kneeling position, These are under our hips, hands under our shoulders. And we're just gonna lift up one side and just lifting up our leg to the side. 5 reps, keeping our hips locked in, engaging our core, feeling that hip open up. So 5, I'm gonna go on to the other side. Keep that same angle in my knee. Just focusing on moving my hip up to the side. Good. All right, now, go ahead and stand on up. We'll get into some side lunges. So we'll start up top right here. Point straight ahead. Lunge out to the side. Sinking deep into that hip. Stand back up. Stand back to center. Go 3 each side. Good. Thinking down to the hip, feeling that stretch now off the hamstring by keeping either leg straight. Good. Do 2 more. Sinking deep into that hip. Good. 1 more. Good. All right. So I think that's good for our warm-up. Now let's get into the first round of the circuit. We got single leg RDL Spurs. I'm going to get my timer started. So remember, get in that right position. Whatever leg we want to start with. I'll let us know 20 seconds to switch sides. So 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into it. So with RDLs. We're squeezing our shoulder blades together, keeping our chest up, Pushing that hip back. Coming back up. Working on that balance. Good. All right, we're 20 seconds in, so let's switch sides. Now these ones, our balance isn't feeling good today. Remember, we can always do 2 legs at a time. And what that looks like, pushing our hips back, still keeping our shoulders back, chest up. 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, now we're getting to our mountain climbers. So these ones, we are down on the mat. Remember, we're on our bridge. Thinking about zipping up our core. So hands under our shoulders, it's locking in. 3, 2, and 1. And remember now, it's opposite knee, the opposite elbow. Just around. I'm thinking of my core like a jacket kind of. Right now, at the bottom, I'm completely unzipped. And I'm thinking about zipping up that jacket, squeezing my core. What that helps with is instead of slinging my knee up, I'm thinking about squeezing my core like the zipper, and I'm zipping it up. Got 3 more seconds, 2, and good. All right, so now let's get on over. Got our glute bridges coming up next. So get ready for these. Arms out to the side. You know, single leg or 2 leg on these. I'll let us know. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. And we really want to be doing this one in our glutes. So if you are doing single leg and feeling it down in our hamstring, then I recommend going to 2 legs to really feel it, our glutes. So when we go up right here, this one, do one little extra squeeze at the top. Squeezing our butt. From the top here, we got 5 more seconds here. Squeeze a little extra, lower down, slow control. And good. All right, standing up. We got our single leg RDLs again. Let's get ready for these. In 3, 2, and go ahead. We got to squeeze my shoulder blades back, chest up. What this helps with, it helps keep that back nice and flat. So ideally, this end position will be a nice straight line from our heel up through our shoulder. 20 seconds in, switch sides. But so that helps keep our back flat. And once we're able to reach that straight line, having our shoulder blades squeeze, chest up will help with that. So 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Great work. Now we're moving on to our mountain climbers now here. Zip it up that foot. We got 10 seconds till we start. We want to feel really strong all up to our shoulders on this one. So I like to imagine screwing my hands, screwing to the mat. Feel nice and strong now. We're up and getting started. Good. We got zipping up that core. Great work. We're halfway there. Here we go. Yeah, we should be doing this in our core, not just flinging our knee up. Got 3 more seconds. Finish strong right now. 2 and 1. Great job. Now moving on to our glute bridges again. Put you down. Got 10 more seconds till we start on these. Close you down on the mat. In 3, 2, and squeeze those glutes. Good job. Lord, that's nice, straight line, but extra squeeze. Good. Remember, it's going up perfect leg. Not too short, not too high. Good job. 10 more seconds. Good. And rest. All right, one more round of these. Leg out core. Single leg RDL again. So we got 10 seconds to start on these. Yeah, that's ground, yeah. 3, 2, and 1. Keep your shoulders rolled back. You might notice one side has better balance than another. Growing up, playing sports and such, as a righty, like basketball and stuff, we always jump off our left leg 20 seconds. So I'm much more comfortable balancing on my left leg from just all of the single leg jumping I've done off this leg. So it definitely can work on my 3 more seconds. Right side balance, good on those. Right side more, but just something to be aware of in for ourselves, what leg has better balance than another. But now we got mountain climbers again coming up. So we're down on the mat. 3 seconds. Screw those hands into the floor. 2 and 1. So I like to think of my knee is being driven up by my core. As I'm zipping up, my core is not the one doing the action, then my knee won't be coming up. That makes sense. Finish strong right here, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we'll to our last round of glute bridges here. So get ready for these. Definitely core leg focus today. And 3, 2, and 1. Sorry, see that now. I didn't want to scare everyone off though in my intro. Good. Squeeze those glutes to the top. We're halfway in, so if you are doing single leg, go ahead, flip sides. Good. Really feel that extra squeeze in the top. Good. Finishing up here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, great work. I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer now because we just concluded our first circuit. So now, go ahead and grab a quick sip of water, please. I'm going to get into what our headphones going to look like. So for that, first what we're going to do is that it's going to be 4 heavy hitting legs. So buckle up. So these are going to start with a fully extended sit-up. So this is your starting position. Arms straight up overhead. And from here, I'm going to crunch up, use my core, touch my toes, or as close as I can, and lower down as slow as I can. I'm not going to let my arms fall back. I'm going to keep them no further. They're not going to go back any further, straight overhead. So that's what we're going to do is not going to allow us to use our arms for momentum as much. So we'll be focusing on our core. Next, what we're going to do is a squat. But to switch things up a little bit, we're going to do a squat, squat down, in control. We're going to hold our bottom position 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, power out. going to do is going to teach us what that bottom position of our squat feels like. So our just regular squats will be easier. So on these squats, I'm just thinking about an imaginary chair right behind me. I'm just sitting down, sitting in that chair for 3 seconds, coming back up. Keeping my back flat. We want to be straight up and down as possible. You can see mine coming forward a little bit. I'm working to get that straighter, so I want that straight as possible. Next, and then this circuit with our side ridges. So this, I got my forearm on the floor, feet stacked. I'm gonna crunch up and just hold it for 20 seconds. To make this harder, a couple options. We can lift our hands, or something to really feel a burn our side and our obliques here. What I like to do is lower my core or lower my hips down, engage, push it back up. This will really hits the side obliques good. Try that out. So we got 20 seconds each side on our flat bridge. You can adjust however you like. So that is going to be our second circuit. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start the timer. So we got 15 seconds till our fully extended sit-up begin. So let's go ahead, lie down on our mat. Get our starting position, 5 seconds. So remember, arms straight up. We're not going back any further. 3, 2, and crunch up. Reach out, touch your toes as much as we can. And then as we get to like right as we start lowering to the ground, I want us to lower it down as slow as possible. So we're crunching up, running back on one side, start going past our fully set up position as slow as possible until we can't haul ourselves any further. Falling down to the mat. Got 5 more seconds. So I'm holding. Can't do anymore. Nice off go. Rest. Great work. Now we've got our 3-second squat holds coming up. So I'll be counting mine out, but go ahead and go at your own pace. If you want, just be sure to hold that bottom position for a few seconds. So 3, 2, and 1. And think about is sitting in the chair, holding 3, 2, 1, just put it back up. This one we should be feeling it in our quads. 3, 2, 1, go up. We try to keep our toes pointed forward as much as we can. 3, 2, 1, up. You see mine. A lot of people's toes like to externally rotate a little bit, so my toes pointed straight out. This is an indication of tight hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Finish up. I was saying tight hip flexors, feet like point out. So something to be aware of. We want to get our feet pointed straight forward as much as we can. But turning out is still okay to do. So now we got our side ridges coming up. Get on the mat. 3, 2, and we're up in that position. Remember, we can lift up our arm to give ourselves more of a challenge, or do these little hip thrust crunches. So we feel this in our side is closer to the mat. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Great work. So my bottom side is where I'm feeling this. Holding strong. 3, 2, and 1. On these, if you're feeling any kind of soreness in our sides tomorrow, no, it's totally normal. Means we're getting stronger. These always can get my upper way, sometimes make my sides a little sore the next day. So let's get down for these sit-ups again. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Sit up. Crunch. Touch toes. And now I get past this fully seated position. Once I pass there, lower down, slow. And good. Crunching up. Work. There's position. Slow, slow. Oh, good. We should be holding ourselves left and left with each rep to get more tired. Got 5 more seconds. Lower down a little time. 2, 1. Good. Okay, stand up again. Feel our squats. Ready on knees. Got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hold in a bottom squat. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Great work. Think about this again. Sitting in that chair, feeling that burn in our quads. 2, 1. Good. And we used to play basketball in high school. Our coach would have us sit in this position for way too long amount of time. We will train us, feel us move to that bottom position. 3, 2, 1, and good. Really good to be able to sit at the bottom of the squat. So now, side bridges coming up. Go down the mat, 5 seconds. We can start with these. Let's go ahead and get pumped. 3, 2, 1. Up on that forearm. Hold this here. Throw our hip thrusts. Great work. Well, only one more round after this. We're almost there. We got it. 20 seconds in. Go ahead. Switch sides. Get into it quick. Good. 10 more seconds. Hold and strong here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop. Okay, now, last round coming up. Go ahead and put ups. Fully extended sit-ups again. Last round, right position. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Sit up. Once you get that position, you know what to do. Slow, slow, slow. Good. Really feel this in our core. Good. With little momentum as possible. Good. 10 more seconds. Cool. Finish out 1 to 2 more reps. Last one for me. And hold, finish out our last rep. And good. All right, now stay on up. Last one of our squats right here. Let's get ready for these. 5 seconds. Last thing we got on our legs. Let's make it count. And go ahead. Keep my knees over my toes. Sit in that chair for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Great work. Holding it strong. Good. I like to think about keeping exercises as simple as we can. Squat, just sit in that chair. All there is to it. 3 seconds, finish up this last rep, and good. All right, now let's finish strong with these side bridges. If you start on the same side both times, I recommend starting on the other side this time, because most likely takes a little time to switch. So let's try on the other side now. 3, 2, 1. We're up. Last bit, hold strong. Last 31 seconds. Holding strong. Our side bridge. Doing that in our side and our obliques. 20 seconds in, switch sides, last thing. Hold strong here. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds, here we go. 2 and 1. Great work, everyone. Legs and abs. 2 tough, but very important things to work on that we just crushed. So, great work. So now I'm gonna lead you to a quick cool down because reset our heart rate, stretch out what we just worked, so hopefully we're less sore. So for this, we're gonna do a cobra pose. Start with stretch out the core. So for this one, I've got my hand in position just in front of my waist, and I'm flexing at my low back, looking up, doing the stretch through our core. Taking a deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. All right, now, everyone's hips feel a little tight like mine. Gonna give us a stretch for them now. It's gonna be just crossover down on our back. So we'll do this little final stretch. So for this one, my arms are out to my side, palms are up. And for this one, lifting up one leg, I'm crossing it over, and now I'm using this hand, top of the hand, press on top of my knee, and pulling it down, pull my knee down towards the floor while keeping this shoulder and arm on the mat. Let's give a nice stretch in the hip and into the low back. First, we're going to hold this one today. Doing glute bridges, squats, and our RDLs. We definitely worked on our glutes, hips today, so want to make sure we get them stretched out. Now going on to the other side, lifting this leg up, crossing it over, making sure my arms and shoulders down the floor on the other side, and using this hand to rest on top of my knee, pull it towards the floor, feel a nice stretch through this hip and the low back. Great work. Take some deep breaths, go ahead to get ready for whatever we got coming up next. More work, more meetings, or in San Rafael, send off party, half here in San Rafael. And go ahead, reset. Take one more deep breath here down on the mat. Good. And I'm going to come up on back to center. All right, so that is going to do it for today's class, and hope everyone enjoyed. And I teach us boot camp Wednesday to 12 and exercise Exos Thursday to 12. So hope to see you guys in some more of my classes, and have a great rest of your day again. And bye.